$9.99. Come in soon to Red Lobster and go overboard.
Uncle Max and new Resolve Spot Magic. Sooner or later, you'll need new Resolve Spot Magic. It instantly removes the toughest stains right before your very eyes. Which is great because life is full of Uncle Maxes. Sooner or later, you'll need new Resolve Spot Magic.
Next in the agency.
Who is she, Jackson?
You think she's a spy?
She's a foreign national.
We need to test someone.
I just need your commitment.
Is it dangerous?
I think Holland may be having me investigated.
I wouldn't worry about it.
You bug her, you photograph her because she's of Middle Eastern descent. You think I'm a security risk? I am not gonna let this woman take you down.
Tonight, Dave's all new with the one and only Steve Martin, who gives a musical performance you've got to see to believe. Plus, audience show and tell and an all-new Top 10. First, your local news.
America on guard. The federal government has an assignment for West Virginia. We'll tell you what it is coming up in a live report.
A new airport security plan is taking flight. We'll tell you what to expect the next time you travel.
Our weekend shaping up pretty nicely weather-wise, but some big changes temperature-wise for next week. Details from the Weatherplex.
And Senator Byrd on the silver screen. It's true. 13 News Tonight starts right now.
This is WOWK, the home of 13 News. Live, local, late breaking. 13 News at 11 begins right now.
Good evening, I'm Jack Kane in Charleston.
And I'm Kristen Farley, live in Huntington. Tonight, West Virginia prepares to deal with weapons of mass destruction.
But it's not something to be alarmed about. In fact, it should make us feel a little safer. 13 News reporter John Klimek is live in Charleston now with the story. John?
Jack, the state is actually getting ready to establish a 22-member National Guard response team to respond to terrorist attacks here on our own home front. The official name being the National Guard's Weapons of Mass Destruction Civil Support Team. Now, it's actually a plan that's been growing since the first World Trade Center bombing back in 1993. National Guard members like these will help first response teams in the event of a terrorist attack here that uses weapons of mass destruction. The unit will be based right here in Charleston. It stems from a decision by the U.S. Department of Defense in Washington, D.C. Organizers hope this will keep us from harm in the event it's ever needed.
These civil support teams are another resource the governor can use to respond to any type of terrorist attack, nuclear, biological, chemical, hazmat, those types of things. It's another resource for the government to use to assist local first responders.
And this brings the total number of states involved in this program to 32. What's even better, Jack, is that the state of West Virginia isn't going to be footing the bill for this. The federal government is. They're providing the training and all the equipment.
All right, thanks. John Klimek live in Charleston tonight.
Well, the U.S. military closes in on terrorists. America on guard. Here is the latest at this hour. There's word some senior Taliban leaders are in custody in Afghanistan. A U.S. official says the Northern Alliance has captured some of the militia's military leaders. And the commander of U.S. forces says the military is tightening the noose on the Taliban. And now to the investigation of American Airlines Flight 587. Investigators are now focusing on the plane's tail fin. They want to know why it sheared off in the air. They say the plane was hit twice by turbulence from a jumbo jet during its 3 minutes in the sky. 265 people were killed in that crash on Monday.
News from the war front is already having an impact on our financial world. We talked with 13 News financial contributor Kinvin Roth today. He says everything looks good on Wall Street so far. He points out the jobless claims dropped this week and oil prices are falling.
I think that the U.S. economy is resilient. I think that we're going to see some positive things here in the near future. Hopefully the war will be over soon and bin Laden will be a thing of the past, and the American people can look forward to a great future.
Roth says we can expect a big economic recovery early next year. He adds that just 22 days after Desert Storm ended, the economy took a 17% jump, and it's possible we could see the same thing again.
Well, after months of partisan fighting, congressional leaders have finally agreed on a plan for airport security. Once the president signs the bill, the federal government will begin to take over several areas, including airport baggage screening. The new security measures will cost passengers $2.50 for one-way flights and $5 for round trips.
Quite honestly, I don't think I've met anybody
who's not willing to pay that much to make sure that when they get on an airplane, they're in absolute the safest environment that can be assured by the United States government. So I think that's a small price to pay for the confidence and the assurance that we all want when we step onto an airplane.
After 3 years with the strict federal guidelines, airports will have the option to switch to local law enforcement or to a private security firm. But tonight, Capito told 13 News she believes federal control will be the safest option.
Well, Kristen, the celebration continues in the town of Mullins tonight. Businesses in the flood-ravaged town have rebuilt and reopened. This is what Main Street looked like just after the floods. Debris piled outside businesses, bulldozers and dump trucks carrying it away. But when 13 News visited the town today, the strength of their community was very evident. And they've got a new motto: tough times don't last, tough people do.
The people in this community, I said it from the day that it happened, they're resilient, they're hardworking. Everybody has a tendency to complain a bit, but they put that behind them pretty quickly and got to the business of rebuilding their community, and I think the effort is definitely showing.
The town continues its grand reopening celebration through Saturday. And from the floods to the forest fires, now hundreds of acres continue to burn tonight. At this hour, 2 active fires, one in Clay County and one in Logan County. Another 20 fires are under control. The big problem, smoke-filled skies. Much of our region is blanketed. In Pike County, Kentucky, Shelby Valley High and its feeder schools remain closed tomorrow because of the thick smoke.
An update now on a story 13 News first brought you last month. The battle over Kanawha County's home confinement center heats up again tonight. The home and its workers are under investigation after a number of computers, money, and even ammunition turned up missing. Kanawha County Prosecutor Mike Clifford says the Chief Justice Darrell McGraw asked him to step aside in the investigation so a special prosecutor can take over. But Clifford refuses to step down.
I refuse to disqualify myself merely because the 7th Circuit judges have requested that I do so, and merely because the target of an investigation is employees of the Sheriff's Department.
Clifford says he has no problem prosecuting people from the Sheriff's Department if the need were to arise. He claims he's already doing that with other cases.
Dozens of car robberies in Putnam County have some folks on alert tonight. The thieves reportedly target wealthy neighborhoods and shopping centers. And police say the victims make it easy when they leave their car unlocked. The town of Bancroft has been hit the hardest. They've already had 4 waves of robberies. Sheriff's deputies suspect juveniles are responsible, and since it's only a misdemeanor, the penalties are minimal.
Most criminals are not going to break your window out and break into your car if it's parked in your driveway where you're going to hear it. But if it's left unlocked, they just open the door, get inside. You never know the difference.
Deputies say they've had reports of at least 10 to 15 car robberies in the last couple of weeks.
Well, Jack, Hollywood will never be the same. This according to West Virginia Senator Robert Seabird. The 84-year-old is making his movie debut as a Civil War general. He will be filming his brief scene with Oscar award-winning actor Robert Duvall this Tuesday. The Warner Brothers movie Gods and Generals is expected to be released in 2003. Pretty interesting.
Yes, it is. I bet he won't have any trouble learning his lines.
Well, you know what, Jack? Actually, they're saying he may not have any lines.
Oh.
Maybe a silent role. That'll be easy enough. Well, the question tonight, will it ever take off? The debate over the proposed regional airport continues, but a vote is near. The latest straight ahead.
And they're sworn to serve and protect, but they're also lending a hand to hundreds of kids this holiday season. And now you can help too. We'll show you how next.
More photographic proof from our viewers of how dry things are. Let's show you real quickly here. This creek bed is dry. Rudy Tobler from Grayson says it's usually knee-deep with water this time of year. Wow, we certainly do need some rain. Clear skies, no rain here tonight, that's for sure. A little bit of smoke out there and a mild night, 40 to 45 degrees. We'll come back and see if there is any rain in that 5-day forecast in just a few minutes.
13 News at 11 with Jack Kane, Kristen Farley, Storm Tracker 13 Weather with Chief Meteorologist Spencer Atkins, and 13 Sports with Steve McGehee. 13 News at 11 will return in a moment. Live, local, late breaking. First forecast on 13 News is brought to you by local union construction workers of the ACT Foundation. If you work for a living, they're working for you.
bring together unspoiled beauty, clean water, recreation, and tourism. And you have West Virginia's Blackwater Canyon, a place Senator Robert Byrd calls one of West Virginia's most cherished natural treasures. Don't let logging and development destroy it. Ask Governor Bob Wise to select Blackwater Canyon as a special place to be preserved for public use. Make your nomination today. Together, we can save Blackwater Canyon.
You can shake an apple off an apple tree. Shake, shake, sugar, but you never shake me. I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you.
Mercedes-Benz E-Class, available with 4MATIC all-wheel drive. Whatever the weather, these babies stick.
I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you.
0% interest and no payments for 90 days. Now, during Burt Wolf's Used Car and Truck Superstore year-end clearance. Save thousands on SUVs, ranging from $10,000 to $20,000. Cars from $4,900 to $15,900. And trucks, 4x4s and 4x2s from $7,900 to $19,900. 0% interest, no payments for 90 days. Burt Wolf's Used Car and Truck Superstore clearance sale going on now.
7 days a week, Tudor's now offers 7 delicious hot plate lunch specials. There's roast beef every Sunday, cream chicken over a biscuit on Monday, cabbage rolls Tuesday, and tender baked steak on Wednesday. Each Thursday, stop in for homemade meatloaf. Enjoy fish on Friday and chicken strips on Saturday. And every day of the week, you can choose brown beans and cornbread. Tudor's new plate lunch specials, served hot, fresh, and fast every day of the week. Stop by for one of our daily homemade tasting lunch specials 7 days a week.
Fazoli's new oven-baked chicken parmesan, tender-breaded filet with unlimited breadsticks, brings out the Italian in everyone.
Lightning Tracker, only on 13 News.
A timeline emerges for the proposed regional airport, but some say by creating jobs for a new airport, it will actually take jobs from our existing ones. The Public Port Authority will vote on December 17th on whether to go ahead with the project. The airport would cost more than $300 million to serve the Charleston-Huntington area, but Tri-State Airport Director Larry Sawyer says its creation would put him and airport workers out of a job.
The intent of the regional airport is probably to draw all the commercial service from Tri-State and Yeager Airport. I think that's the intent.
Again, that vote is set for December 17th. Meanwhile, support of the new regional airport launched a new ad campaign today. The commercial is called Let's Build That Airport. The Just-in-Time Committee launched it today in Putnam County. Homer Hickam, one of the Rocket Boys, stars in the commercial. You see him there. That commercial will hit airwaves tomorrow.
West Virginia troopers will be handing out more than just tickets this holiday season. They'll be handing over toys to the needy. The West Virginia State Police, with the help of the Salvation Army, kicked off the annual Troopers for the Needy campaign. This is the 12th year officers have collected toys and food for less fortunate children here in the Kanawha Valley.
And I'd like to challenge all law enforcement, city, county, and state, to help me fill these barrels up and give somebody a good Christmas, Thanksgiving, and make some kids happy and some families have what they don't have right now.
If you'd like to make a donation to the Troopers campaign, you can drop off new toys and non-perishable canned goods to any state police detachment in West Virginia. And here's another way you can help area youngsters. We here at 13 News are lending a hand to the U.S. Marine Corps' Toys for Tots campaign once again this year. You can drop off new unwrapped toys at our Huntington studio at 555 Fifth Avenue or our Charleston studio at 13 Kanawha Boulevard West. The drive runs through December 7th. Last year we collected 52,000 toys, and we hope to have even more this year. And they're already starting to stack up out here in the lobby.
That's good. I haven't seen very many over here yet, so we'll have to put the challenge out to the folks here at Huntington.
Yes, have to do that. Well, I wish I had a few snowflakes in the air to put you in the mood for holiday shopping.
I don't need snowflakes to go shopping, Jack. Well, no such luck in the weather department, at least not for a while. Spencer will have details in the Storm Tracker 13 forecast when we come back.
Sky Camp 13 is brought to you by Westbanco. Small enough to listen, big enough to help. Westbanco.
Need new shoes? The place to get them is Shoe Carnival, where you'll find the largest selection anywhere for the entire family. Brand names like Nike, Skechers, New Balance, Timberland, Candies, and more. And right now, when you buy one pair of Shoe Carnival's brand name shoes, get a second pair at half price, even sale items. Whether you're on the go or just kicking back, Shoe Carnival has the styles you want and your second pair half price. The fun comes in pairs at Shoe Carnival, because new shoes make you feel good.
Some people say you can't have clean water and air and still attract industry to our state. At the Affiliated Construction Trades Foundation, we know it's possible to do both, and we're proving it. Every day, union construction workers install and maintain pollution controls for responsible corporations throughout West Virginia. And every week, they bring home paychecks that help support our local communities. Responsible corporations know that clean industry is our future, and we salute their efforts.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
Now head home for the holidays in any new Jeep vehicle and take along the security of 7-year or 100,000-mile powertrain protection. Plus, through November 19th, 0% APR on select O2 models.
Hooray for the fun, is the pudding done? Hooray for the pumpkin pie.
When you want news that's live, local, and late breaking, turn to 13 News, bringing you Chopper 13. The only news gathering helicopter in the state. The most powerful news. Chopper 13 gets to the scene first.
It's a move to keep America.
Gets you the news first.
I've looked from Chopper 13.
Shows you a perspective no other station can. 13 News and Chopper 13. We've got you covered on the ground and in the air. 13 News Storm Tracker Weather is brought to you by Holzer Medical Center. Discover the Holzer difference.
She's your mother. You're her daughter. We're your hospital. Holzer Medical Center.
Storm Tracker 13 Weather. Voted best regularly scheduled forecast by the West Virginia and Ohio Associated Press.
Hey, welcome back. Spencer Adkins here in the Weatherplex. A lot of people want to know what's going to happen with the meteor showers this weekend. Well, it's because of this comet hanging out here in space, Comet Tempel-Tuttle, and it makes its way. This is its path around the sun. And here we are on the Earth. Wouldn't you know it? There's an intersection there. And about this time during the year, we see the tail end of that, and it's just dust particles and little bits of sand, maybe little bits of dirt. And what happens here is the Earth comes across that about this same time every year, and we run into that. And then what we see is as these little bits of dust or whatnot are burning up in the atmosphere, they look like shooting stars to us, and it can be a fantastic display. So we think that it could be one of the best times ever. This was back in 1966, a picture there taken from, again, the Leonid showers. So we think that this will happen at its peak on Sunday morning. And again, I'm just kind of going by some of what the other experts are saying. Meteorologist, one thing. Astronomer, totally different. So the astronomers are saying that you should look up, get up early Sunday morning when it's real dark. 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. would be the peak, and you should see some shooting stars out there. That's what they look like, but they're actually meteor showers. High pressure again in our neighborhood. Dry weather again with all the rain well to the south. Some good showers looming just off the coast of the Carolinas. This little front here is just breaking up. You can see this line of clouds moving in at the end and just coming across Michigan, sort of breaking up. 66 was the high today in Charleston, 68 degrees in Huntington, it was 63 in Beckley. Looking off to the west, it was 67 in Cincinnati, and it was 67 today in Lexington. Currently, it's 48 degrees right now in Charleston, no wind to speak of, pretty calm, quiet night, and it's 48 degrees in Huntington, pressure 30.19, no wind to speak of. 44 though right now in Beckley, and the chilly spot once again, Elkins. Someone left the refrigerator open with 33 degrees and 50 degrees right now in Parkersburg. Storm tracker checking in is Rudy Tobler with 40 degrees and a clear sky out and about, and he was nice enough to email us a photo too of a very nice covered bridge around Old Town, Kentucky. That's in Greenup County, and just beautiful out there, not a cloud in the sky. And here you go, all the dry conditions with the leaves already on the ground. Here you go with the future track with that cold front just sort of really washing out or stalling out, so to speak, but very dry conditions again, and Saturday even looks great throughout the rest of the weekend. Looks good. Storm Tracker 13 forecast. Patches of smoke, otherwise clear out there, about 42 for your overnight low. State to state, it'll be a day just like today. Here you go, a little westerly breeze at 5 to 10. Temperatures in the mid and upper 60s all over West Virginia. Look for mid and upper 60s all over southeast Ohio, and guess what it's going to be in eastern Kentucky? Mid and upper 60s. All right, 10 points for you. And we're looking for a Charleston weather line. It's open right now, 345-2121, and Huntington, 529-5100. The extended outlook, Saturday 68 degrees, Sunday 68 degrees. Then the cool down, finally, a chance of showers. Maybe not so impressive, but at least the chance of showers Monday with 56. And then much cooler air, November air, 45 degrees on Tuesday, guys.
All right, thanks, Spence. Well, last week's tribal swap has really changed the game, Jack.
That's right. The Age Alliance has been broken down now on the hit show Survivor, and we'll take a look next. And this new anti-smoking campaign is a real scream. The story is straight ahead.
It's time to play the Kentucky Lottery. Somebody's gonna win. Might as well be you.
I'm Donna Little. Tonight's winning victory number is 5, 6, 1. Once again, tonight's winning victory number is 561. Keep in mind that tonight's drawing is witnessed by the accounting firm of Crotizic & Company. Now let's play pick 4. Your winning number here is 7, 9, 4, 4. 7944 is going to be your winning pick 4 number for this evening. Now it's time to play Kentucky Cash Ball, where you could win up to $200,000. Here are tonight's winning numbers. We'll get started with number 20, followed by 26, number 1, and the fourth number is 24. Once again, that's 20, 26, 1, and 24. And tonight's cash ball for $200,000 is number 20. Here's another look at all of your winning numbers. Good night and good luck from the Kentucky Lottery.
Live, local, late-breaking. Closed captioning on 13 News is brought to you by Perth Fader Law Offices, 1311 Virginia Street East, Charleston.
What did you eat today? What did you eat yesterday? I love cake. I love pie. I love potato chip. I love salt. I do not want yogurt. Plain yogurt. It's healthy. Why don't you like it? Because it tastes like bad breath.
Bill Cosby, one night only at the Huntington Civic Arena. Tickets on sale now.
Today, something very unusual is happening at Joe Holland, but only for a very limited time. Announcing the 4.9% used car super sale at Joe Holland Chevrolet. Take delivery of any certified pre-owned vehicle for only 4.9% APR financing and start making low payments for up to 60 months. It's our biggest sale in 2001, but don't wait. The 4.9% used car super sale ends soon at Joe Holland Chevrolet in South Charleston.
Any 2 Arby's roast beef sandwiches for just $4 is great. Problem is, with 4 different roast beef sandwiches to choose from, you might need a little help deciding. Might we suggest the coin toss? 4 sandwiches, each one unique, each one delicious. Time for rock, paper, scissors. The 2 for $4 roast beef deal won't be around for long. So what are you waiting for? Arby's, satisfy your grown-up tastes.
This is the final weekend. Big Sandy's Bonanza of Savings, where everything is free until 2003. Just in time for the holidays, complete dining room includes table, 4 chairs and china, $9.99. GE 60-inch Super Saver big screen TV, $12.99. It's all free of interest until 2003. Don't miss this incredible chance to save. It all ends Monday at Big Sandy's Superstore.
Well, it was a tough night on Survivor, aren't they all? Contestants still trying to get used to their new tribe mates.
Last week's surprising switch put a kink in a lot of their plans, and tonight, one more did not survive. Jerry Okita has a look.
Lindsay, you could win immunity right here.
Even a flaming arrow couldn't keep 27-year-old Lindsay Richter's torch lit. After she missed the target in this week's immunity challenge, her morals went up against her will to win $1 million.
Right now, I feel like this is a selfish game, and I'm in it for myself. We're not Sambor anymore. Right. You know what I mean? So you guys are going to relinquish Brandon? Yeah. I mean, I just feel so bad, like selling someone out, but...
Life in the African bush seemed to be going well for Samboro's Slacker Alliance until an unexpected tribal trade changed everything, and Lindsay learned a lesson in being loyal.
I don't care if I'm voted out tonight, because I didn't vote for a friend of mine, and that makes me the happiest person on the face of the earth.
But where did she go wrong? Past contestants mentioned several important things for survivors to remember. Don't stand out, make yourself indispensable, and don't get people mad at you. Lindsay ignored all three.
We treated Frank and Teresa poorly, especially me. I gloated and I was excited and I felt like I was the queen of the land, which was a bad move on my part.
Both teams are trying to adjust to their new tribe mates, and the wheels of strategy are turning in their heads. Bronze seems to have meshed well, but as they know from the past, anything can happen. Survivors are looking towards the merge that traditionally happens when there are 10 contestants left. But there's speculation that won't happen this time, bringing about yet another change in the game. Terry Okita, CBS News, New York.
Getting more complicated.
Yeah, still a long way to go, too.
Yeah, I think so. Well, still to come, everyone, a bumpy game tonight for Kentucky.
Meanwhile, Marshall experiences some ups and downs in Lexington. Steve McGeehee will tell us why after the break.
Live, local, late-breaking. Storm Tracker 13 weather on 13 News is brought to you by the Turnpike family of dealerships.
Discover why both Ford and Chevrolet consumer surveys consistently give Turnpike high marks in customer satisfaction.
Take your car or truck to Turnpike and be happy.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays.
This holiday season, Lowe's brings home improvement home for the holidays. Lowe's has a holiday store within a store to make it easier than ever to decorate your home. Aisle after glorious aisle, filled with breathtaking wreaths, enchanting figurines, ornaments of every shape, size, and color, and enough lights to make your whole home sparkle. Imagine finding a gift under this tree, or this one. Because Lowe's has every conceivable tree, from fiber optic and theme trees to fresh cut. And only Lowe's has the limited edition Carrolltown collection. And as always, Lowe's promises low prices every day, guaranteed. For 55 years, we've been helping families celebrate the holidays.
You can't beat home, sweet home.
And improving home improvement.
It's your life. Get on with it. Dodge Caravan. Now get 7-year or 100,000-mile powertrain protection and 0% APR on 2002 Dodge Caravan.
It's Applebee's Honey of a Deal. Honey barbecue riblets, honey grilled chicken, or honey pepper steak. Sweet! Only at Applebee's. Honey, honey, yeah. In the neighborhood.
The creative work of more than 150 artisans will be ready for eager Christmas shoppers at the Charleston Civic Center November 16th through the 18th at the 34th Capital City Art and Crafts Show.
Join Jack Kane and Sandra Cole weekdays on 13 News at 6.
On fine slate, turnaround jumper from 16 is good.
A roller coaster game for the Thundering Herd. Hello, I'm Steve McGeehee. If the college game was only 20 minutes long, the Herd would be smiling tonight, but it was the other 20 minutes that stunned the Herd. Marshall's opener with George Washington in the NABC Classic. Marshall's psyched about playing their opening game at Rupp Arena, and they started with plenty of promise. Down low, Latisse Williams working it, misses, but the Kentucky native J.R. Van Hoos puts it back in. Marshall up by 6. And then how about the freshman out of Kentucky, Ronnie Don hits it 3. Then Don cross court to Tamar Slay, puts it up and in. Marshall hitting 54% of their shots in the first half. Slay red hot in the first half. Don again to Slay. Slay puts it in. Greg White's Herd up 53-35 at the break. But second half, who could believe it? Not cold. We're talking ice cold. Slay misses. He misses again. And even the easy ones down low, not dropping for the Herd. The Herd tries to regroup to warm up. Would you believe they only shoot 7% in the second half? George Washington takes the lead right there, but with time running out, down 3, Slay with the chance to tie it up, but George Washington takes it away. Marshall hits only 2 field goals in the second half. Marshall falls to George Washington 69-64.
We knew coming in tonight we could lose. We knew that. Played great the first half, very poorly the second half. Doesn't equal a win. Just got to be solid. You don't have to play great, but you've got to be solid.
I mean, we only made 2 field goals the second half. That's 1 field goal every 10 minutes, and that's just unbelievable. I didn't know we were shooting that poorly.
And the nightcap, Kentucky and Western Kentucky. UK playing catch-up in this one. They were down 2 at the break. Marvin Stone scores down low. UK down 8 with 3 minutes to play. They were down pretty much all the way in the second half. Tubby regroups his troops, and Gerald Fitch steals the inbounds. They're within 6, but that's not enough. The basketball world is turned upside down at Lexington tonight. Number 4 Kentucky loses to their in-state rival Western Kentucky 64-52. So it will be UK versus Marshall tomorrow night, but it will be in the consolation game. On to Mountaineer football, just 2 games left for senior quarterback Brad Lewis, and it's no secret the future at West Virginia lies with freshman quarterback Rasheed Marshall. But Coach Rodriguez is not ready to hand off to Rasheed just yet. Marshall saw some times last Saturday in the loss to Syracuse, and he may see some playing time again this Saturday versus Temple if Brad Lewis is unable to move the offense.
If Rasheed is playing, it's simply because Rasheed will give us a better chance to win that game. And that's really at all the positions. We want to play the guys that help us best win that game. And Rasheed is getting healthier. He's getting to the point where he was before the Boston College game as far as his timing is done. And going into that game, we felt we had co-starters.
West Virginia will go for win number 5 this Saturday. 1 o'clock start between Temple and West Virginia. Kristen and Jack.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve.
Well, you don't have to listen closely to hear their message.
That's for sure. Highlights from the smoke screen when we come back.
Coming up on 13 News this morning.
Hello, I'm Lisa Brownstead. We'll tell you all about the Great American Smoke Scream. Plus, Jody has your weekend forecast. Find out if the temperature is going to drop. It's all Friday on 13 News this morning.
Whether you're remodeling, building your dream home, replacing basement windows, or old church windows, think Glass Block.
I'm so glad I chose Glass Block in my bathroom. It gives it natural light and privacy. I love it.
For basements, you can't beat Glass Block. It provides privacy, great security, and most of all, it looks great.
The glass blocks from West Virginia Block installed in my rec building here really added a touch of class.
Call us toll-free for more information. We stock thousands of glass blocks at the lowest prices. West Virginia Glass Block, serving all West Virginia with Glass Block.
Are you looking for an efficient, low-cost building material? Valley Metal Sales has complete selections of metal roofing and siding in stock and ready to cut to your specifications. Valley Metal has 11 different colors, and all your accessories, including trim, nails, screws, and more, are always in stock. Forget shingles. Go with the new Galvalume metal technology. It's easier, safer, and long-lasting. Valley Metal has metal for all types of jobs, you name it. Barns, homes, outbuildings, and more. Valley Metal Sales, just off I-64 in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
Then I had that taste. The new grilled sourdough bacon cheeseburger at Burger King.
Now I'm a believer.
With grilled sourdough bread.
Not a trace of doubt in my mind.
A quarter pound of flame broiled beef.
I'm in love. Ooh.
2 slices of melted Swiss cheese. 4 strips of bacon. The new grilled sourdough bacon cheeseburger will make you a believer. Now for a limited time at Burger King. Shrek, the biggest movie of the year. Now available wherever videos are sold.
What's the point of saving just a little when you can save big during the big one at Kohl's? Come in this Saturday only from 6 a.m. to midnight to celebrate Kohl's biggest one-day sale of the season. The big one is back, and it's bigger than ever. Save 20 to 60% on thousands of items store-wide. Plus, get early bird specials from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. only. Big brands, big styles, and big savings. It's the big one at Kohl's this Saturday only from 6 a.m. to midnight. Kohl's, that's more like it.
It's very clear our love is here to stay.
Heading home for the holidays? For a limited time, take along the security of 7-year or 100,000-mile powertrain protection on any new Chrysler vehicle. Plus, through November 19th, 0% APR on select 2002 models.
We're here.
Our love is here to stay.
At some
places, chicken nuggets are manufactured from different parts of the chicken, so they're not all white meat. Not at Wendy's. Our 99-cent chicken nuggets are always juicy pieces of all white meat. Part of Wendy's Super Value Menu.
This year, thousands of area children will not have a present to open on Christmas Day.
And that's why the U.S. Marine Corps and 13 News need your help this holiday season.
Join us in supporting the 2001 Toys for Tots drive.
All you have to do is bring in a new unwrapped toy by December 7th to the 13 News studios in Huntington or Charleston or one of these other locations.
Last year, thanks to your generosity, we collected over 52,000 toys. Help us make Christmas a little brighter this year for West Virginia's children.
Finally tonight, some Charleston kids joined the nation in screaming out against tobacco. The smoke scream is part of the American Cancer Society's Great American Smokeout. Organizers say it's important to talk to your kids about smoking before they ever start. They also want your kids to make sure to drop the habit.
And not smoking is good for our health, especially for the kids. And we all know that once you get involved and start smoking, it becomes rather difficult in quitting.
The scream actually signifies the desire to rid the state of premature deaths due to the tobacco-related illnesses, but organizers agree the hard part is getting smokers to comply.
Well, whatever it takes. And that's it for us for now.
Have a great night. We'll see you back tomorrow.
Good night.
The Late Show, Emmy winner for Best Variety Series 4 years in a row.
From New York, the greatest city in the world, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Steve Martin and Earl Scruggs. Plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, your source for industrial garnets.